Hi, I'm Gabby with Cooking with the Cullinans, and today we are going to roast a turkey. Look at how yummy and delicious this looks. Can't wait to have some. You know, Thanksgiving, it's about family, it's about being thankful, and one of the things that I'm thankful is this roaster. You'll see it in the video, but this roaster was my grandmother's, and she started using it around 1920. It's 2023, so there you go. It's been around for all this time, and every time I get it out at Thanksgiving, I honestly don't use it much besides Thanksgiving. I think back about her and about all of the really great meals that she made. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Also, in the video, I do talk about when I'm getting ready to put the turkey in the oven, that I've preheated the oven to 425 degrees. That is not right. I correct myself a little later, but I cooked the turkey at 325 degrees. Okay, so for those of you at home that don't have a roasting pan, and boy, I sure didn't the first few times I made a turkey, you can actually just use, and according to the size of your turkey, I just have a deep dish 9x13 Pyrex right here, and then I have 2 pieces of aluminum foil. Which, what I'm going to do is I have the 2 pieces laid on top of each other, and then I'm just going to go ahead and crease this like this. I'm going to turn it over again one more time. And then you have a super wide piece of aluminum foil that you can then put on top of your turkey in this deep dish pan. I hope you can see that okay, and that kind of makes sense. So don't be worried about not having the right roasting pan. Your turkey's still going to turn out just fine. Okay, in my previous video, I showed you how to thaw out and prep a turkey. And now we're gonna roast it in the oven. So just a couple little tips. So here's the turkey I have in my roaster. I'm actually gonna stuff it with some stuffing in a minute. But say you were just gonna roast your turkey without stuffing it first, and even if you are going to, you see these little wings? They kind of hang out like this on the side. Oh, here, I'll show you. Like this. Well, if you leave them like this, they're gonna get all burnt, and the meat will be really dry for those who like the wings. So all you're gonna do is simply kind of tuck it up underneath here, like this. If you want to use some string, you can actually tie some string around them. So you want the wings to kind of be tucked underneath. You're also gonna cook the turkey breast side up. For those of you who have a turkey that has one of these little timer things that tell you when it's done and it pops out, that's going to tell you that's the breast side. So you want to be sure that the breast side is up. When you're ready to roast it, if you have a roasting pan that has a little rack on the bottom, you're going to want to put some liquid in the bottom. Don't overthink it. You can just use water, or you can also use a little bit of chicken stock in the bottom. You're also going to want to cover it up when you first start cooking it. This roaster that I have, it's very old, but it has a great lid to it. I'm going to put the lid on it. Say you don't have one, that's okay. Use some aluminum foil to cover it up. Okay, so here we are. We are ready to go ahead and stuff this turkey. I know there are some folks who get really worried about stuffing a turkey. They've heard that you can get salmonella. Stuffing a turkey isn't good. Listen, you do what you're comfortable with. If you don't want to put the stuffing inside the turkey, don't. Put it in a casserole dish. It's perfectly fine. It's still stuffing. It's still delicious. I really like to put it in the turkey. I feel like it gives the turkey a better flavor, and I also feel like it gives the stuffing a better flavor, but you do you. If you do choose to stuff it, I would say the most important part is temping your turkey before you take it out, and that is going to include temping the stuffing inside to be sure that it all got done. So I have a pair of gloves on because, I don't know, kind of feel like I wanted a pair of gloves. And I'm just putting the stuffing in, and I'm just kind of pushing it inside the cavity in the bird. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. And remember, sometimes turkeys have two little, the front and the back part. I'm gonna stuff both of them. Sometimes the hole goes all the way through. Perfect, just do whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so here is the turkey all stuffed. I want to mention a couple things. So if you decide not to stuff it, or even if you do, and especially if you do, you want to be sure you dry the inside of the turkey out. So if you chose to brine it, you know, you saw me kind of clean out the inside. You want to be sure that you dry it out really well. The other thing is, it doesn't hurt to dry the turkey out a little bit before you put it in the oven. It's going to help to make the skin a little bit crisper on the outside. So now that I have stuffed it, I saved this little English muffin, but you can use a piece of bread. The heel or whatnot works best, whatever you call it. And I'm just gonna kind of put this right here so that it keeps the moisture inside for the stuffing. All right, so now we are ready to go in the oven that is 425 degrees. The turkey that we're doing today is 11.56 pounds. So it will take approximately 3.25 hours to cook in the oven because it is stuffed. Kind of think between around 20 minutes a pound at 325 for your turkey. So you can just quickly do that math. Okay, so the turkey is now in the oven, just like this. It's a big roaster. Like I said, if you don't have one, you can certainly put tin foil over the top. And just a reminder, I did go ahead and put some of that chicken stock and water in the bottom. That way it will keep it nice and moist. All right, we're gonna check it in about an hour. See you then. Okay, so it's been about an hour now, and this is what the turkey is looking like. So you can see that it's starting to get a little brown. It's smelling delicious, and in the next probably hour, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little more stock in the pot, and then in the last hour, I'm gonna take off the lid so we can brown up the breast. It's been about 3 hours and 20 minutes in the oven. The turkey is done. Look at that. It just looks so golden delicious. I can't wait to just have one little bite. The best way to tell if your turkey is done or not, it's not just to rely on the little pop-up timer, but to actually use a meat thermometer and take the temperature of the turkey. So you can take a temperature in the breast, the leg, and if you have chose to stuff it like I did, you can take the temperature of the stuffing as well. And you should be between 165 and 180 degrees to know that your turkey is done. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to our channel. Please give us the thumbs up, and most importantly, please leave us a comment. Tell us what your favorite side is with Thanksgiving dinner. And with no further ado, you know I like myself a little piece of dark meat. Oh, it's nice and warm. The skin is crispy. Enjoy it. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving.